Welcome back. It's time for Getting Baked with Casey. Except we're not baking it all. We're making guacamole, and it's gonna be a hell of a great time. I'm excited to make it with you. Today we're sponsored by Liberator Gin. This comes from Detroit, Michigan. Represent. So shout out to all my Michigan gangsters out there. Fire up chips. Am I right? Yes. All right. Sound off for the ingredients. Naturally, with any guacamole, you're going to need 2 avocados. We're throwing a little tomato in there today, a little red onion. We got our lemons and limes, lemon and lime thyme. We got our serrano peppers. We got our regular pepper, salt, cilantro, and of course our Liberator Gin. So when making guacamole, you gotta make sure you got a ripe avocado. You're gonna squeeze it with your hands and make sure it feels a little bit of force there. You don't want to squeeze with your fingertips because you might bruise the avocado. But that's all right. We've already purchased this. We don't have to worry about bruising. It's our avocado, and corporate America can't tell you otherwise. Well done, gang. You got your avocado all up in the bowl, and most importantly, you remove the nut or the pit, as you like to call it. You can do a lot with this. You can go out in nature and plant it, even if you are into big city living. What I'll probably do with this is hide it in my roommate's room after he goes to this party to ask the girl of his dreams out. That's right, folks. Connor here. He's going to a party, and he wants to ask this girl out that he thinks is pretty. You heard it here first. All right, gang. It seems I made a critical error. I used a spoon to shell out the avocado when I should have been using a fork the whole time. That way you can really mash it a little bit better than you would with a spoon. The directions online say this. Alright, now after you smash this avocado like Connor hopes to smash that girl, we're going to move over to the tomato. You only want half. I already threw away the other half, but yeah, we're going to cut this up, and then I will tell you when we're done with cutting this up. You gotta need a sharp knife. Alright, so I got a little mush of tomato here. The directions tell you to get rid of the pulp and the seeds, but I don't really know how to do that professionally. I'm only a novice guacamole artist, you see. We're going to throw that in there, and I'll show you in the next snap, because I need 2 hands to prepare for that.
Don't forget to drink Liberator Gin while making guacamole. Yum.
So next up, you need a red onion. You gotta peel it. You gotta get to the actual onion part. See there? That means you have a good onion. Now that you've peeled your onion, maybe a little too deep like me, it's time to get slicing. Now the thing about onions is they are known for making you cry a little bit. It hurts your eyes. But some people don't think that you're actually crying from onions. It's best to listen to a somber song, and I like to listen to Julian Baker's Something. It's a nice little tune. Alright, roommate tip, guys. If you find yourself drunkenly making guacamole and you drop onions on the floor, you're gonna want to pick those up. No roommate wants to come back to this. Even guacamole won't mend these wounds. I just picked up something that wasn't onions, and I'm a little nervous. Mo's back! And now we got our onions. You'll see that you can't really tell if it's a fourth a cup or not. Onions are kind of hard to measure. It's a little more, I think. But you're just gonna jump those right in there. Delicious. Things are getting hot here, folks. We got our serrano peppers. We're gonna throw 2 in there. We're gonna cut it up, dice it up real freaking nice. It's gonna be delicious as heck. Real. Next on the list is 2 tablespoons of cilantro. I don't have a tablespoon, so we're gonna kind of wing it here. We're gonna chop it. You did it, gang! Yeah, cut up the cilantro, you add it to the guac to be. Last step is the lemons and limes, baby! Most pumped about the guacamole. We're on the final steps. A little salt and a little pepper, and I'll get back to you once it's complete, baby. Alright, ladies and germs, final step. Take your discount brand tortilla chip, Dip it right in there, let it break in your hand a little bit. If Mo, I swear to God, if you get the first taste of this guacamole, I will murder you. My chip broke. Wow! That's pretty alright.
Good stuff.
It's good stuff. You heard it here first, folks.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like it.
If Mo likes it.
It has a little spice in it. Not too spicy, but the right amount of spice.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that's coming from a guy that hated my banana bread. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a good night.